Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome to BiteSizeMining, and today I want to talk to you guys about selecting mining pools and mainly some of the concerns you may have when selecting mining pool. And this is really stemming from what we've just experienced with the Hashit mining pool. So what we've been experiencing with the Hashit mining pool is, one, we've had a pool hopper jumping in and out of our pool, stealing people's hard-earned profits while they're seeking for blocks. The second is someone who's just flat out stealing, and that is someone who's submitting fake shares and submitting fake hash rates. So first off, let me go with the pool hopper. What is a pool hopper? Well, it's someone that's going to jump into the pool, mine a bunch for about 10 or 15 minutes with a lot of hash power, and then jump out of the pool. That way, when that pool finds a block, their hash power, their shares that they submitted get taken into account and gets processed as their payment, as what they've contributed to finding that next block and processing the transactions. But that's not really fully encompassing what's going on. When they jump into the pool, when this pool hopper jumps into our pool, he's only contributing for about 10 to 15 minutes, and what he's actually contributing is nothing. He's not finding his blocks. He's just jumping in, building up a backlog of shares, and then leaving and going to another pool. So this really frustrated us, and so we were able to implement something that required people to spend at least 85% of the time in the pool to really get a big portion, or the full portion, of their reward. So the less time that this person spends in the pool, even though they have a lot of blocks or a lot of shares, even though they've sold a lot of shares, they still did not remain in the pool for 85% of the time. So now they get paid less. So that was one way that we combated it. And how would you know these things about the pool that you're in? Well, do you have contact with a pool operator? I mean, that should be one big thing for you guys is, can you contact the pool operator? You guys know that at Hashit Mining, it's myself and it's Tedward that are the pool operators for the Hashit mining pool. When you guys got a problem, you guys know you guys can come to us either on the Bitcoin.pub, right? Or you can even visit our Slack channel. The other thing that we've been dealing with is the person who is submitting fake shares. Okay, this person is duping us in a sense. He's submitting these shares. We're thinking he's processing real shares, but he's actually not. And how did we find this guy? Well, this guy was dumb enough to put in about 600,000 solutions per second onto the pub, but with no name. There was no name associated with it, and so we were really skeptical of this guy. And in some people's opinion, we waited too long to really implement something that would get him away. But we really wanted to make sure, that this wasn't just someone purchasing nice hash power and mining on our pool, because that would be hugely beneficial to us. If somebody mining on our pool with 700 or 600,000 solutions per second. So we gave him 24 hours, but in the end we discovered that he was actually submitting fake shares and a fake hash rate. Now all of this, the pool hopper and the fake shares, how do people do it? Well, quite frankly, I don't want to go into that. The reason why I don't want to go into that is because I don't want people coming into my channel and thinking that they've found a shortcut way to earn money. So I don't want to go into that, guys. Now, what I will say is this. We've implemented things on our pool that help with the pool hopper and help with people submitting fake shares. Now, if you're going to explore other pools, how do you know they've implemented what we've implemented? How do you know that they have a proof of work that is going to be, that the person has to be in the pool for 85% of the time? How do you know that they don't have people in the pool that are submitting fake shares? This guy that was on our pool submitting fake shares was dumb enough to put so much on there that it just was a red flag, and then we were like, hey, there's something wrong here, or he's submitting this many shares and this much hash rate, we should be winning a block every 45 minutes. But we weren't. And so that was our key there, to know that this was not a legitimate person. Other pools that they may or may not have the same things implemented that we do, if a person submitting false hash power, say 1,000 solutions per second, something so small that you would just assume that it was a small mining rig, and you would never take a second look at it. That type of person would get through other pools, where Hashit Mining Pool, we're really focused on the Bitcoin Pub and the Bitcoin Pub's members to make sure that we know who's in the pool and who they are and what they're mining with. And that's really how we keep our pool so tight-knit. We're a tight-knit community of people who are really passionate about mining and want to help each other learn and earn all together. So again, you guys can see Hashit Mining Pool, low hash rate, or low fee, right? Low pool fee, 0.5%. And again, if you guys need to reach out to us, you guys can always find us at the Bitcoin Pub. Most of you joining this channel already know about the Bitcoin Pub and know Ted and myself on what we do around the pub. And not just the pub, but also on the pool. So guys, I hope there was a little bit of information here that gave you some insight on what you should be thinking about when you're joining a mining pool. Thanks again for joining me. I hope this was helpful for you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. And keep on mining.